It started as a wine-soaked joke, a whispered fantasy among the polished keys of their laughter. Melissa had always hosted the book club. She was good at wrapping reality in neat, domestic bows. On that sticky August night, when thunder rumbled like a reminder, the women's voices sharpened with gossip and secrets. They never noticed the way Melissa's gaze lingered on the carving knife, the way her lips barely moved when she spoke of the new thriller, about the stalker who watched from shadows. The thunder cracked again. Rain smeared the window panes. The power flickered as Melissa refilled their glasses, her hands steady and smooth. They were talking about the protagonist's split personality, arguing about what made someone snap. No one heard the lock click softly behind them. When the lights died completely, panic flared. First a startled yelp, then nervous giggles. Melissa, the always prepared, lit candles and circled the room, shadows rippling over her face. She told them, in a hushed voice, about the man she'd seen across the street, watching their windows for the past week. She swore she heard him in the backyard once, heavy breaths near the hydrangeas. The others shuddered, drawing closer, intoxicated and trusting. What happened next, Melissa recounted later to the police, was swift and brutal. A figure outside, a crash of glass, the scent of metal flooding the air. The neighbors would recall hearing nothing except muffled rain, though the house, so orderly, was sealed tight. In the trembling candlelight, Melissa moved through the chaos. She painted the story as she wished it remembered. The stalker, a tall blur of menace, looming over them. The desperate struggle, each friend vanished in the telling, snatched by invisible hands into the shadowy recesses of their own home. Melissa's eyes, wet and wild, fixed on the trembling detective. She spoke of blood, but claimed it wasn't hers, of screams, but none that sounded familiar. Days later, neighbors brought casseroles and reassurances. Pity ran thick through the halls as police combed the yard for footprints. They found nothing. No one questioned Melissa's account, her delicate sobs, the way she stared too long at knives. Late, when the house was empty, Melissa sat where her friends once had, the candle flame dancing in her eyes. She reached for her wine, listening intently. Sometimes, she swore she heard breathing behind her, a whisper threading through the silence. You forgot one. But when she turned, nothing ever moved, except her own reflection in the black window, smiling with all the secrets in the world.